I believe it.
All right, here we go. All right, this is Bonita coach Rob Froh, and on his right is Nathaniel Gonzalez, who sang the national anthem and had a big pin tonight. First, start with Coach. Pretty sizable victory. What went well tonight for you guys? What were you proud of?
Well, I told the team when we went into the room afterwards, I was really proud of the way that they focused and the way they listened tonight. You know, there were a lot of times when we were trying to, kind of give them some instruction, and they were following exactly what we were saying. And the focus part of it's huge for me. You know, I think sometimes you have a tendency to when there's stuff like our senior night and all that, to kind of get distracted, and they didn't. They did a great job.
So before I get to Nathaniel, I was talking to Chris and Michael Martinez, and they were saying, you're at money time. You want to see the kids when you're in the wrestling room, practice time. No more BS. No more. How serious? How much of a focus the next few weeks is it going to be on all business for you and the team?
Well, we've got super huge things in front of us right now.
Yeah.
If we take care of business on Tuesday, we can win a league title that Bonita hasn't won since I was a senior in high school. Right? So that's
Has it been that long?
Yeah, it has been.
But I mean, as their coach, their leader, isn't that something that you're concerned about, that everybody's not giving you everything because it sounds like some of the kids aren't that happy with, I'm not going to name names obviously, but do you think that's something you're going to be focused on the next couple weeks? Making sure it's all business in the.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at that point in the season where there's no more time to slack.
Okay.
And you need to be there every day. You need to be working hard. You need to be putting in the time. And there's always a couple of kids that you really need to get to focus. But other than that, I think they're doing fine.
So Nathaniel, let's start with the national anthem. How did that come about?
I'm actually in our school's chamber singers, which is the highest level.
So did they ask you, or did you ask them?
I've performed before, but Coach asked me to sing it for senior night, and I was more than
that was awesome. The one I was at for Ayala, that girl did a great job too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So obviously you've had since I've been here, you've had a great couple of weeks. And you're a senior as well?
Yeah.
How happy are you? Like, are you where you want to be at this point in your senior year?
Honestly, I always strive to be better. I'm happy with my performance tonight, but I'm not going to let that make me slack off. Good is the enemy of great, so I plan to do a lot better.
What aren't you happy with individually?
Individually, my stance could always be better. I have trouble shooting in transitions, just the stuff that really takes you to the next level, and just really getting it perfect.
So as I ask your teammates a little bit, what's something you want to see your team focus on, get better at in the next few weeks?
I would really like to see a lot more aggression. Sometimes our guys get in their heads and they just don't want to perform. And it's almost heartbreaking to see because, stuff happens outside of wrestling, but you can't let that affect us. We just got to zone in, so I would really like to see a lot more aggression.
Can you guys both, hopefully somebody different, somebody that you were most proud of tonight, their performance?
I'm most proud of Michael Martinez on 182. He did not look good during weigh-ins. He didn't seem in the right mindset, but I talked to him, I tried to help him through, and I think he really did a great job tonight.
Okay. Rob?
Well, I was going to say Michael too, but if I'm going to pick somebody different, I'm going to say Isaiah Huerta.
Okay.
Isaiah's battled all year. He's a senior, and he did a great job. Ended up winning 4-2, I think. And then if I could pick one more,
sure, as many as you want.
CT Clancy. He ended up losing a close match 4-2, but that kid beat him 11-0 last time they wrestled. And I thought CT did a great job.
You know what I noticed? In the match I was at with Ayala, he pinned the guy with 3 seconds left. And had there been another 15 or 20 seconds in that match, you don't know. Yeah. Last thing, is there anything in particular that you want to see as a group, this program, take the next step? What's the next step for this program? In terms of, how is team duels something that would be a really big deal for you?
Our next step is we have to take care of business on Tuesday. Right?
Yeah.
I think that would be our first goal.
But I'm saying beyond
league title.
Beyond league.
And then we've already decided if we can win league, then hopefully we can get a chance to get into duels.
Okay.
And we'll definitely take that opportunity if it's given to us. And then, I want to go, and you just never know when you get to duels, right? I've been there a bunch of times, and I've had teams that maybe weren't as talented as some other ones, but once you get to duels, some people are ready to be done, and you never know. I'd like to make a good run, and I think we have the ability to do that.
Okay, last thing, Nathaniel, you're talking to your teammates through the camera. What do you want them to know about what you expect of them in the next few weeks?
I expect you guys to really put in the hard work. I mean, this is it in the season. This is where you decide where you want to be, where you want to go, how much you want to work. It's really up to you.
Okay.